Hello, today I will show you how to create lava effect with Unity shader graph. By the end of the tutorial you will have a material like this. It will fit well into projects with fantasy setting. So let's learn how to create such a shader. We will start our process with creating unlit shader graph. We use unlit shader graph because lava is very shiny, so we won't be able to see any shadows on the surface. We could use a mission for this with lit shader, but here with unlit shader we can just output something to base color. It won't be overwritten by some other shadows or global volumes or something like that. I have also prepared two textures with Perlin noise. I made them with different octaves, so I summed up multiple samples of Perlin noise with different scaling. That helps to get more complex and detailed texture. We could generate it procedurally on fly in real time, but it won't be that computationally effective. So I would recommend to go on this website and generate some textures for you. Or just stick with our textures that are attached in the description. So let's go to the shader, open it to the full screen mode and start editing. First of all, let's sample the first noise texture. I will add a property in the shader, and then I will use sample texture 2D node to sample the texture, but instead of default UV, I will use world space coordinates. We want to project texture from top, so we need to combine X and Z coordinates. Then we will use them as an input for the UV. I will also create a new variable that will control ST coordinates of the texture. X and Y will control tiling, and Z and W will control offset. Later we will change offset to the speed value. Now I will take sample texture 2D node output and put it into the base color. If we go to the editor, we see that our texture appeared on the surface and it is sampled in world space coordinates. So if I change the scale of the object, the factor doesn't change. Let's add some movement to this image. I will take our tiling and offset vector and use Z and W values as multiplier for the time. Now instead of offset, we can control the scroll speed. If we go to the editor, we see that the texture is displacing, but only in one direction. It doesn't really look realistic and doesn't look nice. So we will try to do something more complex. Let's add second texture and second property with styling and speed of the second texture. I will also use sample texture 2D node and tiling and offset node. Then we will add the results of two sample texture 2D nodes. But if we leave it like this, it will give us values from 0 to 2 and we need values from 0 to 1. So we will divide it by number of the samples, which is equal to 2. Because we have two textures. Now I will make another property, which will be color gradient. It will help us to control easing function of this gradient. Easing functions help to change the way the value behaves when it goes from 0 to 1. By default we have linear dependency, but we want something more complex. We will use smooth step node for this. It will help us to smoothly cut off some of the values at 0 and 1. I will create two color properties, A and B. I will put X and Y values into the smooth step node as each 1 and each 2 respectively. As an in parameter, I will use the sum of two samples, and then I will make a lerp function which will blend between color A and color B based on the result of the smooth step node. If we go now to the editor and change some colors, we can see that the picture is quite nice. Because we have different speed of the scrolling textures, we can get some feeling of the flow of lava. But two colors look really odd. We want to add the third one to make it look a little bit better. Let's add color C. After adding a new property, let's again use a smooth step node, but now we will use Y and Z of color gradient value as an input for each 1 and each 2. Then we will take the result of the lerp function and put it into another lerp function as A, and as B we will use color C. Now let's go to the editor and play with some parameters. I changed some colors, and now you can see that it actually looks like a real lava, and it fits really nice into your game. But we will add one more effect that I didn't talk about. In some games you really want to see some fracture of the lava, some relief, and to make it out you need some vertex displacement. I also prepared subdivided plane in Blender that we will be using to displace vertices. If you got not subdivided plane, like standard plane in Unity, then it will be hard for you to see any vertex displacement there. At least it won't be that detailed. Now I put this plane in the scene in Unity and open shader again to modify it. I will sample two same textures, so I will just apply the same graph. However, sample texture 2D node is not defined in Vertex shader. That's because sample texture 2D node actually calculates the level of detail of the texture. and it is possible only in fragment shader. To avoid this, we will just simply use sample texture 2D LOD. Now I will use another gradient value to use it in a smooth step again. This time we will just use X and Y, and I will also use some height multiplier. With this multiplier we will be able to control how much the vertex is displaced by Y axis. Then I will adjust the position in the world space. We only need to adjust Y component, and X and Z components will be preserved. Now let's head back to the editor and see the final result. I adjusted some gradient value and adjusted the height value. Now you can see how it looks like. In my opinion, this looks really great for a stylized game, for a top-down game, for a third-person game. Everywhere where you need leva in fantasy setting, this will do the job. If you misunderstood some part of the tutorial and cannot achieve the same result, we attach the source files in the description. Check the link and download them. They are free. By the way, the models on the background are created by our studio, and you can find them in the link in the description as well. That's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit like and subscribe buttons to see more tutorials. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.